Assalamualaikum to Dr. Rizwana and our fellow friends. As you can see on the screen, our presentation is about a case study on one of the most iconic companies in the world, Apple Incorporation. So without further ado, let's dive into the fascinating journey. Firstly, let me introduce our team members. We have FATIN SYASYA, SYAFINAZ, ADIBAH, Syafiqah Sorfina and ALIA IZZATI. To ensure you have a clear roadmap of our presentation, here is the outline of the exciting topics we will cover. Apple Incorporation is a worldwide technology company that designs, manufactures and sells a range of online services, software and consumer electronics. Its primary mission is to create innovative products that enhance and enrich customer life by combining advanced technology with user-friendly design and simplicity. In 1976, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak founded Apple Computer in Mountain View, California, with job mission to provide personal computer to individuals. The following year, Apple II was launched, marking one of the earliest successful mass-produced personal computers. In 1983, John Sculley, formerly of PepsiCo, assumed the role of CEO, coinciding with Wozniak's departure. The introduction of the Lisa computer followed. However, in 1985, Jobs resigned and founded NET Computer. Although NET struggled commercially, its technological contributions were significant. John Sculley's tenure did not markedly improve Apple, leading to his replacement by Marcus Spindler in 1993. Under Spindler, PowerBook sales hit a milestone of 1 million units. In 1997, Gilbert Amelio departed, paving the way for Steve Jobs returned as interim CEO. He announced the launch of the Apple Store and fostered partnership with third-party software developers. In 2011, Jobs unveiled iCloud, iPhone 4S with Siri and iPad 2, marking his final product launch before his passing. Tim Cook replaced Steve Jobs posthumously, continuing the refinement of Apple products.
Next, I will explain one of the company strategies. For your information, there are two types of company strategy, which is business level and corporate level strategy. Business level strategy is the intentional, purposeful measures that organizations take to get a competitive edge in their particular market areas. Through efficient execution of a clearly defined business level strategy, organizations can establish a unique market niche, draw in clientele, and foster long-term expansion. It is advisable for companies to use Porter's three generic strategies, which are overall cost leadership, differentiation, and focus. Based on the case study of Apple Incorporation, they had used the differentiation strategy in the form of quality, technology, innovation, and features. Differentiation strategy is to set the company apart from the competition with products and services that consumers find valuable and distinctive, when companies can charge more for their uniqueness than the additional expenses they incur. They are able to maintain their differentiating advantage and achieve above average performance. Apple has been known having premium performance in its business, making the price to pay is considered as a premium price. Apple has a variety of services in terms of software they offer. Steve Jobs had debuted the online storage and syncing service, which is iCloud. Siri, the intelligent software assistant. The iPod Touch that was released in 2007 had a Wi-Fi built-in that enables customers to buy and download music straight from iTunes. Apple also had unveiled its Touch ID fingerprint recognition technology in 2013. In order to improve all Apple mobile goods, Apple Pay was introduced to the world of mobile payment system. Apple had launched Apple Music, a streaming music service designed to successfully compete with Spotify by using the company's already solid relationships with musicians and music publishers.
So next, let's move to the outcomes of strategy that has been taken by Apple Incorporation, which is it clearly makes Apple distinguish itself from the complementary product like Samsung, Microsoft and Google. So since Apple Incorporation focused on the quality or design distinction that other product will not have, so it gives a market advantage on Apple because the product is unique and irreplaceable. So there are some elements that placing a laser focus of Apple distinguish itself from other products. Firstly, its design and functionality. So Apple places a strong focus on the design of its product by going against the status quo to create more fun and sleek product. So customers are willing to spend thousands of ringgit to get a quality of unique Apple product because they prioritize the quality of the product. Second, the user experience. So simplicity is the watchword of Apple, as they try to make the use of Apple products as easy as possible. The experience the user has is birthed from effective design thinking. So the third one is vertical integration and an ecosystem. So Apple has a vertical integration that has made them advance in software and hardware services. At the same time, they have also built an ecosystem around their product such that the same apps are found across all devices with the same user interface. And the last one, the decreased dependence on iPhones. Apple decrease in the dependency on iPhone has made the company invest more in their other products like the iWatch, the MacBook, and even their latest rollout of more color of its HomePod. So this is the chart of the Apple's market capitalization from 2000 until 2018, which shows that how decreased dependency on iPhone can generate more income.
Corporate level strategy is the overall plan that a company uses to decide its direction and activities. It involves top-level decisions that impact the entire organization, determining which businesses to operate and how to manage them to achieve the company's goals and create value for stakeholders. The term acquisition is a business transaction that occurs when one company purchases and gains control over another company. Apple began its acquisition strategy in 1997 by buying Nextd. Apple typically buys small companies with a few employees, mainly to gain their skilled staff. When Apple needs specific technical expertise or unique technology, it accelerates its growth by acquiring these small businesses. Unlike the other big tech companies that often make large deals, Apple focuses mainly on smaller. Apple saw a chance to introduce a revolutionary feature with Siri that would distinguish its products from competitors. By enhancing Siri's capabilities and making it work seamlessly across various platforms, Apple aimed to provide a unique and superior user experience. Apple purchased Siri in 2010, and this strategic move allowed Apple to integrate Siri into all its devices, from iPhones and iPads to Macs and Apple Watches. It offered users a consistent and powerful voice assistant that would handle a wide range of tasks regardless of the device they were using. Siri's conversational interface made it easy and natural for users to interact with devices using their voices, enabling millions of people to communicate with their phones by asking questions or giving commands. This type of conversational speech added significant value to Apple's ecosystem and reinforced its competitive edge in the market. For example, "Hey Siri, could you open the GoodNets app for me?" The acquisition of Billings by Apple Incorporation boosts the iPhone maker's artificial intelligence capabilities across its apps and services. 10 years later, Apple purchased Billings in 2020 for $50 million. Billings' advanced AI and computer vision tech help Apple understand and analyze video content better. With Billings AI, Apple can improve video search, making videos easier to find in Siri, Photos, TV, and news apps. In addition, Billings' expertise in tagging videos helps Apple offer better recommendations to users, improving their overall experience with Apple's products. Acquiring Billings allows Apple Incorporation to enhance its AI efforts and improve user experiences across its products and services.
Joint venture and strategy alliance are one of the corporate level strategy used by the Apple Incorporation. It's one of the Apple Incorporation strategy for diversification. Combining two or more corporate resources might provide a tactical and strategic advantage in the marketplace. Steve Jobs came out with this concept of the joint venture in 1997 in an effort to improve the Apple ties with the third-party software developers. Microsoft and Adobe are the third-party software developers. Firstly, Microsoft. Apple Incorporation announced an alliance with Microsoft in 1997. Apple Incorporation came up with a smart strategy by collaborating with them in order to increase their market share in the industry. Through this collaboration, Apple Incorporation will enable the development of the Mac version of the well-known Microsoft Office software.
Apple Incorporation started using the Intel processors in its iMac desktop and the MacBook Portable. As a result of allowing the Windows user to operate the Microsoft Office and other business applications on the Apple device, Apple Incorporation is able to draw in the new consumer and grow its market share. Steve Jobs collaborated with Bill Gates by providing the Macintosh prototype for the software development. Hence, there are many opportunities and creativity products that can be developed by these two companies. Secondly, Adobe. Steve Jobs also worked with Adobe to keep Creative Mac compatible program of its well-known software such as the Photoshop and Illustrator. iMovie is a perfect example for a video editing software that is specifically for the Apple product. It allows Apple users to customize their own creative video. Steve Jobs made sure that Mac users had access to the Photoshop and Illustrator by working with Adobe to keep making Mac-compatible version of this essential program. Therefore, it was essential to keep the creative professionals who depend on the Adobe product faithful. As a result, Apple Incorporation was able to maintain its competitiveness and enhance its product capabilities. Next, I will present the strategy that motivates the Apple Corporation to act in this way that can be found in this case study. Firstly, innovation and excellence. A dedication to both innovation and excellence drive the Apple operation. The firm is always working to create innovative goods and services that push the technological limit and rise the customer standard. Apple concentration on the research and development, product differentiation has set by the SYAFINAZ, and providing the outstanding customer experience by establishing Apple Store are clear indication of its passion for innovation. As a result, the Apple Incorporation has added a new processor and sensor to improve the Apple Music Touch ID to its latest device. Next, competitiveness and industry leadership. Apple Incorporation are motivated to stay at the top of the global technological industry. The business level strategy of the organization focuses on maintaining an advantage over the rivals such as Samsung by means of the consistent innovation, operational efficiency, and efficient marketing, allowing Apple Shop to recruit passionate brand ambassadors to promote the goods and the service and act as a distribution center for the new purchases to be sent home in one of the Apple Incorporation effective marketing. In order to preserve its competitive advantage and to foster long-term growth, Apple placed a higher priority on the leadership development, vertical integration, and strategic acquisition, as previously indicated by ALIA.
Next is the other relevant issue. We discuss about the rapid technological changes and competition and market dynamics. Apple works in a dynamic environment with opportunities and challenges amidst fast technological advancement. The business needs to stay flexible in order to take advantage of cutting-edge technology like 5G connectivity, augmented reality, and artificial intelligence, which are essential for meeting changing customer demand and maintaining competitiveness. It is crucial for Apple to stay up to date with this development in order to maintain its market share as well as to consistently innovate and to provide goods and services that appeal to consumers in a rapidly evolving technological environment. Apple's future strategy may involve investing in R&D to develop new products and services leveraging these technologies. Apple must prioritize consistent innovation, unique product offering, and effective marketing strategies in order to maintain its market leadership in critical sectors like smartphones, tablets, and wearables in the face of fierce competition from rivals like Samsung, Google, and Huawei. Apple needs to keep coming out with groundbreaking innovation, make products that are unique in terms of functionality and quality, and use persuasive marketing campaigns to convince customers of their worth in order to surpass rivals. Apple will be able to maintain its leadership position in this fiercely competitive market if it continues to lead in innovation and differentiation.
So in conclusion, Apple's product development strategy is centered on creating a seamless and superior user experience through the tight integration of hardware and software, innovative design, and substantial investment in research and development. Their products, which are renowned for their elegance, practicality, and simplicity, are introduced at the right moments to the market and frequently become benchmark for the sectors. In addition, their emphasis on sustainability and effective supply chain management guarantees the production of superior, eco-friendly goods, and their premium price further solidifies their standing as luxury brand.